Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah. Download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it. So you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Man, I'm telling you, past few weeks, it's just been really good and stuff. Like, it's just like with YouTube and just everything surrounding YouTube. Like, I cannot be upset about anything regarding YouTube right now. It's just really dope that, like, a fan base just pretty much, like, they pretty much grabbed a hold of me and was like, nah, we're overall going. It ain't even like a protect at all costs type thing. They're just showing, like, a crazy amount of love towards my channel. That's something like I think I said before, I hadn't seen something like that in like 5 years, and that's all thanks to McNasty, who else? The Dude. Like there's this crew on YouTube. I guess they call themselves, because I don't know, like I've been calling them by like their each individual name and stuff, so I don't even know what to really call them. But until today, it was brought to my attention that these YouTubers had pretty much had shouted me out. So they have a podcast. I recommend you guys go check it out. It's those guys, like I can only imagine, because I've uploaded a crap ton of reaction videos about them. So yeah, you guys, like if you've seen my reaction videos then about these guys, then yeah, their podcast, I was listening to it, and I don't usually like sit down and listen to podcasts and things. I think the one time I sat down and fully listened to an episode was maybe, it was actually, no, when did Nicki Minaj go on Joe Budden? It was like last year. It was definitely like, it was like at some point in time last year. And it was when Nicki Minaj was just beefing with everybody in the music industry and stuff. I wonder how she's doing. She claimed she retired, but then came right back and was like, oh, no, I'm going to drop a remix with Doja Cat. And overall, I was like, that's why I don't believe rappers when they say that they retired. I'm like, okay, like when I actually see you destroy, I think I've said that before too. It's like when I think I've seen you guys destroy your studio, or you just overall like you get into acting or something, then yeah, I don't believe rappers anymore when they say that they're done rapping or they're gonna retire and stuff, just for them to come out with like 3-4 more albums or something and do a BET movie. But anyways, back on this shout out though, that Goons, that's what they call themselves. Back on this shout out. It's crazy because they and that's the thing. I know that they were talking about me because it was the one guy, a part of that group. He goes like by Sniping Soup. Like those are like the two that I've seen, but overall he goes by Soup. And he left a comment on one of my videos. It was one of the reaction videos that I did of his. And yeah, I mean the fans though. Let me just for those that don't really know the situation. So the fans, I mean, dang, it seems like every minute at least, or not, all right, maybe not every minute, but definitely within an hour, they left a few comments and stuff across my videos asking for another reaction and another reaction and another. And that's why I'm getting kind of scared, because I'm like, yo, I don't want these guys to I don't want it to annoy them, or to hopefully it's not bothering them and things. That's why I'm like, I don't mind doing the reactions, but also I'm like, I also like want to show that I do care for these guys' channel. I know how people feel about reaction videos and all that stuff. And overall, like me, I know people, they ask me like to react to my videos. I don't care. React to all of my videos. It's just, I don't know. I guess like that's what I'm like. I don't really know how to feel about people reacting to my reaction videos. Like I guess like whatever, you know, whatever brightens your mood. Like I see people do that things like when they react to a person's reaction video and stuff. But I'm like, I don't know. I can't like that's just something I can't bring myself to do. I'd rather react to the video that they're reacting to and then watch their reaction. It just doesn't seem right to react to a person's reaction video and things. It just doesn't make any sense. But anyways, but back on the but yeah, Soup, he commented. Then there was another YouTuber from their group named Blarge. He commented. I still need to like check out his videos and stuff, because that's like the one guy that I haven't. In fact, I'm actually gonna pull his videos up. I don't think I reacted to his video. So he uploaded some videos and things. But yeah, he commented, and it's just crazy the fact that they know, like, I knew two of them know that I did videos on them, but the fact that it was like they all, like, McNasty was the main one that I reacted to. He was actually the first one that I reacted to out of the whole group. And to see, like, you know, he knows of me and things, I'm like, that's crazy. It's just really crazy. It's like, you know, YouTubers that you're like a fan of, like, they watch your videos and stuff. So yeah, I was tripping off of that. It was funny because, so these guys, like, they're known for cracking dark jokes and stuff. For those that don't, like, know who they are, they're known for cracking dark jokes. So that's all what their videos are. Like, there's jokes where they're not dark and it's funny and stuff, but then there's jokes that they crack that's dark. Even there's at times where I'm like, dang, like, they're allowed to say that? I'm like, they're not like, is there like some, all right, I mean, whatever makes you happy. I'm like, I'm not gonna judge, but no, like they say these jokes and things, and I'm like, to me, it's just kind of crazy how it's like there's YouTube, but also though, I do like the fact that they take it a step further in things. You know, they're not overall like high, like, and that's why I'm like tend to doing things with YouTube videos. Like, there's stuff that I want to say, and there's times where I am watching videos and there is like a joke that I want to crack, but I'm like, there's gonna probably be people that leave in comments, I don't really want to deal with that. They're all like, oh, that joke was offensive, that was too dark, like, why would you say something like that? And I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. But these guys don't care. I think that's honestly how you have to be on YouTube. You just have to have a don't care attitude and stuff. But they were overall talking about like how people gotten offended by their jokes. And I commented, because I was like, let me see if they uploaded their podcast onto YouTube. And sure enough, they had like a YouTube channel based off of their podcast. And yeah, I was just like, I left a comment. I'm just like, you guys don't ever have to worry about me ever getting offended by any of your guys' content, videos, whatever you say. Like, if you're flat out, like, just, like, trying to be offensive, like, I can understand, you know, I can understand, like, maybe if it's, like, for comedy reasons, but if you're flat out, like, saying some offensive stuff with no remorse, no regrets, and this is, like, an ongoing problem, like, full on being, like, a racist or something, you know, like, something like that, like, prime example, then, yeah, then I'm overall, like, I'll watch the videos and just probably just laugh at, like, the ignorance of you being racist. But I've been through that before. Pretty sure it's everybody's. It's not even, man, that's another thing. I'm like, there's a video that blew up, but it's like a lot of people are starting to react to this other YouTuber that I used to react to a lot. His name is EDP. And don't ask me what that stands for, because that is not kid friendly. But anyways, no, there was like a video that I had uploaded, like, when did I upload that video? I think I uploaded that video maybe a couple of years ago, like 2-3 years ago or something. It was definitely in like 2018 or 2017. But yeah, I was like, I reacted to him, and I don't know if it's like other videos that's blowing up of his, but it's definitely that. There's like this one, it's like the best of him and things, and it was like a compilation of all his videos and stuff. But yeah, that video's at like 100,000 views now. And yeah, I was like, dang, that's wild. But Now my second most viewed video, well, it ain't even like all on YouTube, but it's like on my main channel and stuff. But now there's this guy. He I'm pretty sure y'all know who that is. Freaking Minnesota boy. He definitely probably would have had something to say about McNasty's videos. It would have been funny to see him react to McNasty and stuff, because I already know, I like, just based off of, like, you know, how I dealt with them and the things that I've seen from him. Oh yeah, he definitely would have been playing the race card on those guys, saying like, oh, they're escaping with racist comments and all this stuff. And it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I probably can count on the hand like how many like jokes about black people that they've said. But that's the thing though, that they, for those, like, you know, I'm pretty sure it's like, if you are listening to this, or if you guys like know who they are, then I'm pretty sure you guys know their friend Grizzy. The thing is, like, if they are saying something offensive, the YouTuber Grizzy, because he's black, he can very well step up and say something, you know. And it ain't even a thing where it's like he's afraid to. No, all of these guys, they find their jokes funny. They all find the jokes funny. Like, there's jokes that they've said, and I'm like, it's dark, but it's funny though. Like, this is stuff that I'm like, yo, if this was like on a TV show, I would watch it. I mean, like, it's, you know, it deserves all of the publicity that it deserves. Like, they deserve a TV show, honestly. Like, see, like, no, that would be a show I would watch. If they had like an animated TV show or something, or whatever, live action, whatever you want to call it, I would watch it, because I'm like, it would definitely be funny. I should recommend that to them guys. They should come out with like an animated TV show. I feel like, yeah, be on like Adult Swim or something like that late at night, bro. I stay up at like midnight, 1 a.m. and watch it. It'll just be like watching Family Guy and Robot Chicken all over again. But that's the thing though, where I'm like, it's like that type of comedy, like Family Guy and stuff. Family Guy, it's, you know, they be having like their dark jokes on there and stuff, but that's all I have to say what their comedy is equal to. So I grew up watching Family Guy. I grew up like in that environment and stuff, watching it. I didn't really watch really too many other like animated shows. I know people, they get on me when I say I never watched South Park. I know people, they get like, I've seen people, they've gotten like mad over that. Like, you never seen South Park? I'm like, I never watched it. I wasn't allowed to. Like, I was a kid like when that show was coming on and stuff. Maybe if it's a show like now, like I guess I could go back and watch like the episodes and things. Is that show even still on the air? I feel like, no, South Park hasn't ended. South Park definitely, it has not ended. 23 seasons. Oh yeah, it's still going on. Oh wow, it was 3 days after my first birthday. That's when that show had aired. Huh? That's crazy. Seemed like a lot of it. It's crazy to think that show started in '97. I don't know why. South Park canceled 2019. Huh? Renewed through 2019. Oh, so it probably people. Oh, okay. So it probably just like their contract just it had ended in 2019. But yeah, most likely they're done renewed and then things. And I feel like with all of the people that get involved in writings, in like writing like TV show episodes and movies and all that, I feel like that with South Park, they definitely they can hire, well, yeah, they don't even have like, it's not like it's like one person writing it, so they probably got like multiple people writing it. Although I did play the South Park video game. It was a coworker at my old job had told me about it, and I remember I did play a little bit of it. It seemed fun. Like, I should have like kept it, but I don't know, maybe it was a video game that was coming out and that's why I sold it. But I thought the game was fun. I thought it was cool. Yeah, it was a good game. I did like the feature in there where it was like, if you wanted on the easiest difficulty, your character is white, but on the hardest difficulty, your character is black. And I'm like, that is amazing. I'm like, that is seriously amazing. Shout out to the developers that made that game. I honestly, if they ever do come out with that, I think I have like an older version of South Park, or it was like the first game that they made. I never sat down and played it. I should though, because I was like, the South Park video game, it was like different for me though. I think that's why I didn't really play it that much, because I'm like, what? I've never played a game like this before. Like, I don't know. It wasn't so much as the comedy or the sense of humor or anything. Like, that didn't get to me. Like I said, it honestly, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to like get me like offended or upset or any of that stuff. Like, let me just tell you guys, like, I've been dealing with racism on like mainly on YouTube. Like I had to say like 99% of it, 99.9%. Like I'm like one of those like chemical like cleaning supplies. But yeah, 99.9% of the racism that I've dealt with has all been on YouTube. I had to say I've dealt with like minor racism outside of YouTube. It was like one, well, it was, I know there was a friend that I went to school with, me and him, that was like our sense of humor. We'll call each other like straight up just like racist black names. He was black himself, but that was just what we did. Like that's what I even do within my family and things. So I know people are like, wait a minute, like yo, yes, me and my family, like we seriously will be like, we'll say some stuff like that to each other and we'll just laugh about it. It's not, my thing is though, it's like you can like, yeah, if you have family where you can like say like stuff like that to them, whether it's a brother, cousin, sister, parent, whoever, yeah, it's like, you know, it just shows like you just have a don't care attitude and stuff. And I feel like a lot of people, they just need to have that and things. Like I actually do encourage that, like, you know, like, well, I don't know, like if y'all are joking around and things, who would be the one to break the ice? I think it was mainly my family that broke that ice with me. I never really went out and called them any, like, I think the only thing that we just won't call each other is the N-word, but we'll call each other like porch monkey, what else? Maybe, well, we wouldn't necessarily call each other a coon, but we would call each other a raccoon and stuff. Them like if we're looking a certain way, they're like, dang, you look just like a raccoon right now. But it's like we're referring to the animal, not like a racist derogatory name. But some people would be like, nah, that's racist if you call somebody a raccoon and because no, who was it? Was it Ninja? I think it was Ninja. And he said, yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, if you meant to say raccoon, say raccoon. But do not say coon. Because people, they are going to call you out on that stuff. They will. So I'm like, say raccoon and things. Do not say coon. Because I don't know. Like, I guess, like, mainly trying to protect you from the black people that's really going to get upset. Me, like I said, it takes a lot to, well, yeah, like I was saying, it takes a lot of you know, to like get like that like upset reaction out of me and things. And it's you're gonna have to be there like all day and things, like saying some racist derogatory stuff towards me. But and even I was like, I've had like borderline racist comments being said to me at my old job. I remember one guy said that because it was when Spike Lee, I guess, had won like an award or something for a movie that he did. And the guy was like, he came up to me and was just like, oh yeah, your uncle Spike Lee won an award last night. I'm like, I never said that Spike Lee was we don't even look alike. Like, that man got thick glasses. My glasses are not that thick. I'm like, what are you talking about? What else? And this comment, there was another comment from work. The guy, he was black himself, and he said that to me. And I'm like, dang, like, I mean, it's cool that you assume that I went to college, but I don't even know what kind of comment is that. But anyway, so the guy, I accidentally shortchanged him like maybe 3 or 4 cents, or I think it was like 3 cents. I think I accidentally shortchanged him 3 cents. And so what had happened, what led him to saying that? So I think originally he was just like, oh, you shortchanged me. And so I had gave him the wrong change. And then he was like still standing there. Then I looked, I'm like, oh, my bad. Like, you know, I shortchanged you even some more and stuff. Or I was like, I didn't give him enough of what he was there for. So then I gave him like his change. And then he was just like, yeah, you should have paid for college. And I'm like, what kind of comment? Like, bro, it is like, I think I might have given him like 2 cents or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to things. But yeah, I was just all like, really? And so so it was funny because I told my supervisor at the time, and I know she probably would have went off on dude, or she definitely would have given, I think she did after that too. She did give him attitude after that, because yeah, once I told her, then she was just like, she was pretty upset about it, and I told other people about it, and then they were just like, no, that guy didn't say that and things. And I even remember when they my old job, they hired another supervisor. And I think he was, I think the customer, he was still there when they hired him. But no, it was, shout out to the bass player in the band Monitor. That was my supervisor. I feel like I just need to give them a plug real quick. But anyways, so yeah, so when they hired him, and then I think that guy was still going around and stuff. And I think I don't know, I think he noticed, or I might have told him like, nah, I don't really like want to talk to that dude. I don't want to like ring him up or anything. Like, no, you gotta make some like crazy comment like that to a person. A person ain't even gonna really want to talk to you and stuff. So, anyways, I told him, he was shocked by it. A lot of people were shocked by it and stuff. They were just all like, nah, like they didn't say it. I think every time when I tell people that story, they're all like, wow. Like that's crazy. So I did get some looks. I had one lady, she shook her credit card at me one time. I'm like, bro, like what is, like, I don't even know what was wrong with some of them customers at that place. I'm like, y'all are weird, bro. I'm like, there's like customers where it's like they're like cool and dope, and you want to like hang out with them, but it's like you see them hanging out with another customer and like, or a customer that trips and things. I'm like, what is the problem? Customers stealing food. I remember, oh man, I can honestly go off about like all the things that went off on my job. Like I remember we had to have like an open box policy because customers were stealing food. And there's a one girl. It was like she would say like, oh yeah, I only had like one piece of bacon and things, but really she had like five pieces of bacon. And I'm like, bro, just if you don't, my and she'll be wearing like freaking expensive clothes like Yeezys. What else did she wish you? I'm like, bro, I understand y'all can come up in there wearing Balenciagas, freaking Gucci Yeezys, some other like expensive shoes or clothing and things. Like the one girl, I'll never forget. With like I shouldn't be putting all these people on blast and stuff. I figure I don't work there anymore, so it doesn't even really matter. But one girl came through there with a Balenciaga outfit and her card declined. I guess at the time being, I didn't really understand because I'm like, yo, if you have enough money to buy a Balenciaga outfit, you have enough money to buy a salad. Like, I think her salad was like maybe $5 to $7. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, you mean to tell me you spent all that money on that outfit? Like, the shoes, the hoodie. And I looked online. I remember I seen how much are Balenciaga Triple S's now. Because I think they went up in prices. Balenciaga Triple S. I'll go to Nordstrom's because Nordstrom's, that's where they or actually, I could just go on the Balenciaga website. Trainer for men. Them shoes is big too. Them shoes is huge. Sold out online. Well, how much does it cost? How are people buying these? Dang, they were beefing people buying these shoes online. That's crazy. I'm just trying to look for how much they cost. I don't care about if they sold out. I'm not going to buy them. I don't even have the money to buy them. $995 for those shoes. She had that, and then she had like this $300 Balenciaga hoodie. And yeah, overall, her card declined. I'm like, wow. All right. I mean, I guess it's funny how they like hurry up and be taken off and things in their card. They know they ain't got no money. I'm like, don't come down here then. If you don't have money to spend, or you don't want like to or yeah, if you don't have money at all, then don't come down here. Freaking bring your food in from like home or something. Like, that's what I'd be wanting to say sometimes. I mean, man, I wanted to say that so many times at that place. Like, bro, just bring your food in from home. Like, I don't want, like, I don't know. I'm a positive, outgoing person. I try to be cool with everybody, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, if you're gonna be acting weird and crazy towards me, I'm gonna be acting weird and crazy towards you. Like, I'm not going to go into Nordstrom's where they work and be trying to get like an outfit, but my card declined. I hurry up and take off. But, you know, I'm not that type of person. I'm like, overall, other people shouldn't be like that too. And I'm like, man, like, y'all older than me, but acting younger than me. Like, I don't understand that type of behavior. But anyways, but no, overall, like, yeah, I dealt with some, I wouldn't necessarily, like I said, I got like dirty looks, crazy comments, I pushed. There was one time. There was this customer. I think he overall did not like me. That dude. He just, every time I'll say stuff to him, he won't respond, but he'll say things to other people and have like full on conversations with them, like right there in front of my face. So there was an occasion where it was like 7 a.m. I just woke up maybe like 10 minutes ago from like getting off of the bus and things. So I'm like, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm half asleep. But you ever just get that point where you're at work and you just saw like, it's like that early morning, like, don't want to be there feeling. So that's overall how I felt. But I was like, I don't want to be messed with. So like when the crazy homeless people be acting all crazy and weird down the street, I'm like, look, keep that energy over there. Don't bring that towards me. Just keep that over there. Keep that on the other side and stuff. But yeah, I don't like being messed with. I don't like to, you know, people crossing me and things. So anyways, he's getting on the elevator. He lets everybody else on. No big deal. So me and him were the last ones to get on. And he's walking slow. to the point where I'm like, the doors are about to close. So I seen the doors was like getting to a closing point. He's still like walking all slow into the elevator and stuff. So I wouldn't necessarily, I stiffed forearm him. So I pretty much just took my forearm, pushed it into his back, and pushed him in the elevator. And I'm like, dude, you shouldn't take that long walking into an elevator. It was like maybe, how many people? I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 women went on first. And and the elevator was kind of big. So I'm like, okay, they're all standing at the back. You can very well, like, even if it was like where one was like, they're like 2 of them was standing against the wall, and then another one was like standing like kind of in front of one of the other women. He still had space. We all had space to go in that elevator. That dude was just only doing that and things just so he can make me mad or make me miss the elevator and stuff. So overall, yeah, I pretty much stiff armed him into the elevator. I felt like I can feel him staring at the back of my head. I'm like, please say something. I'm like, it is early in the morning. I'm telling you, if you try to cross me right now, I might just have to roundhouse you and stuff. Like, I don't want to roundhouse you because most likely I'm going to lose my job in the process, but I think I would reach that point. I'm like, I don't want to, but people, they just got to act weird towards you for no reason and things. But anyways, yeah, work was working downtown, it was a different environment and stuff. Like I think now I'm just doing everything I possibly could with YouTube. So when places and everything does open back up, like YouTube is taken into play, and I'm able to just be a full-time YouTuber and things. My goal honestly is to, like, when I get to 100,000 subscribers, and that's when I'm like, okay, yeah, and it's like, now it's time to just, now it's, I am already focused on YouTube. I'm like treating it as if I do have 100,000 subscribers. But, I'm like, that's overall the goal, to where I'm like, okay, like, I'm making enough money, I can, like, live off of this and things. And, overall, just have YouTube as a job. I'm like, I can overall say the things I want to say, do the things I want to do. I ain't gotta wear a uniform. I can wear whatever outfits I want to wear and stuff. Like, that was like, man, I wouldn't necessarily say it was degrading, but I'm like, dang, bro, what's up with these uniforms, man? Like, I'm like, I don't want to wear uniforms no more. Like, I'm like, man, I just want to wear, like, my own outfits and stuff. Like, I couldn't, man, honestly, I pretty much, every time when I went to work, I always wear some, like, black sweatpants. They was even trying to get on me about black sweatpants. They was just like, no, you gotta wear jeans. I'm like, look, I get sweaty. I'm like, and jeans and sweat, they just don't mix. But some, like, sweatpants, like some, like, kind of like how Adidas, like that type of material, bro, you don't feel nothing with those type of pants. I'm like, honestly, I love Adidas pants. I love Adidas pants so much. I think I talked about that in the beginning when I very first started my podcast, how much I love Adidas pants. If I didn't, I'm seriously going to spend like 15, 20, 30 minutes talking about my love for Adidas pants. Like, if Adidas can just send me a bunch of the Tyro 17 pants, I think they stopped production of those pants. But if they could just send me like 100 of whichever colors that they prefer and things, I'd seriously, like, those are the only pants I like wearing. I don't like wearing, I mean, the Tyro 19s are nice and all, but I love the Tyro 17s. I had a couple of pair of the Tyro 17s, but the zipper broke on one, so I had to pretty much get rid of those. And then I got like these other ones. And I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing them right now. I'm like, I love these pants so much. Like, I just switch on between, because I got 2 pairs. I like, because the Tyro 19s, I do like the Tyro 19s, but I like the Tyro 17s because it has like the half stripe going down the thigh and things. So I'm like, I like that design better and stuff. But no, when places open back up, I'm seriously just gonna stock up on Adidas pants, because I'm like, now that I'm like, I can just pretty much wear whatever I want. Well, I'm like, pretty much I can wear whatever I want to wear. I'm like still stuck in this stage where I gotta wear black pants everywhere I go and things. I don't have no other colored pants and stuff. All I got is black pants. I was like buying nothing but black pants for work. So I'm like, dang, like, that's what they did to me. I'm like, man, you at least gave me, like, at least allowed me to wear, like, some khaki pants or something, like, to change it up a little bit. But or some blue jeans, like, I probably wouldn't, like, I'm like, now I'm just closed-minded to just black pants. Like, I can't wear no other pants and stuff. But anyways, yeah. Shout out to McNasty and his, shout out to Goons. Shout out to Goons, McNasty, the Dew, Grizzy, Soup, who else? Blarge, all of those guys. Shout out to all of those guys. But if you guys like, check out my YouTube channel if you haven't. All of I've pretty much reacted to all of them. I'm trying to think. I can't remember if I reacted to Blarge. I need to like see, because I think there's like more members of that group and stuff. So I'm like, I gotta like shout them all out individually and things. But go subscribe to them if you can find them. Pretty much just look up McNasty. You can find all of those guys. But so yeah, shout out to them. What else? Shout out to my old job. They gave me a lot of opportunities. I can't even be mad at that place. That place, they really did help me a lot with YouTube and things. Like, I was able to get a lot of things. I know if it wasn't for them, I most likely wouldn't be able to get any of those things. But shout out to them. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And then that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.